Hello, boys and girls! So I got a really fun one for you today. This one's also really simple. It shouldn't take you, hopefully, too long. So here is everything in your kit. You're going to get this little orange foamy thing. So what you're going to do is just punch out these little triangles like so. Then you're going to get this big foamy thing. So you're going to need to punch out this little middle blooper right there. And then the black one. This has numbers on it, so you're gonna need to take your numbers off like so. Oh no, don't unstick the stickies though. Oh, I accidentally unstuck the stookie. Alright, let's guess we'll hold on to that number 7 on my finger. And then you have your base and this straw. So what you're going to need to do is, and of course, you have your instructions. Those are very important. Let me move this over. So what you're going to need to do is lay your numbers out. So there should be 12 positions on this base, like a clock, because you are making a sundial, which is a solar-powered clock. So I'm going to put 7 right there, because that's where 7 goes on a clock. And then let me find a 6. Knock out the middle. Do 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 boo boo doo. 6 goes at the 6th position. Let me find the 5. Bam, 5. Let me take the backing off. That goes at the 5 spot. Now we need the 4. Oh, accidentally took the backing off, but that's okay because that's what we want. Here we go. We're going to put the 4 down. Boop. Where is my 3? There is my 3. Take the backing off that great old 3. Then I need the dose. The dose is over here. The 2. Boop. Oh, didn't get all the backing. There we go. 2 goes in the 2 o'clock position. Here is the 1, which happens to be the loneliest number, if you weren't aware. There is 1. There is 2. I just moved him around a little bit so he was better situated. And here is the 8, which was... what was that? Herbie's number? I don't remember. Anybody remember that old movie, Herbie, about... it was a Volkswagen? No, maybe he was 35. And they called him Ocho because 3 and 5 make 8. I think that was it. Alright. Oh, this is a 9, not a 6. Don't put it backwards. I'm putting it backwards, aren't I? Yup, there we go. 9 o'clock. Now we need 10, so we need a 1 and a 0. So let's take the backing off the 1. Put that down, right about there. And then we're going to take our 0. And then put that down right about there. And then we need a number 1. And a whole other number 1. Because we are making 11. So we put this 1 right there, and then we put his little 1 friend right next to him. Then we need another 1 and another 2. Where's the other 1? Oh, here's the other 1. Almost got away from me. And then the 2. And that makes 12, so that should be all the positions of the clock. Now, you have your little orange triangles. So these little orange triangles are going to go over the yellow ones. like so. Try to line these up. You know what, I'm gonna go back to front. Try to line these up as best you can, so you'll use these to read the time. Interesting enough, there's a lot of different things you can do by just observing the sun, but never observe the sun directly, because that's just getting the sun in your eyes, and that is a bad thing, boys and girls. So what you can actually do is, if you ever need to find, north for some reason, you don't know which way north is, you can put you put a stick in the ground, right? Like that. And you see where the shadow is, right? So you mark the shadow, you put something to mark the shadow, and then 15 minutes later, you mark the shadow again. And then 15 minutes later, you mark the shadow again. So, since the sun runs east to west, you know that line where your marks are should run east to west. So if that's a line this way must be north to south. And if you know where the sun came from and where the sun's heading, you can easily determine your directions. Like, it won't be true north, it won't be super exact, because your marks will be sort of on a curve, but it'll get you general enough directions so that you know if you're, heading north or heading south, or what direction you're heading in. And, if you're ever lost, that could be important. So, if you know that, like, there's a road east of the last place you were, well, now you know how to travel east. Or if you know that there is a river south of where you last were, you can just head south and then follow the river, because rivers always lead to civilization. Traditionally, people have always put their settlements along rivers, so you will always, if you follow a river safely, you will always eventually find someone or something, like maybe a road. There we go. There are all our little markers. Now I'm going to take my straw and my big orange bit, stick it through. You can't really tell, but I have a flashlight here, so I can demonstrate. You see that right there? So as the sun goes around, should be able to get. And you can probably tune this by, like, if you know it's 4 o'clock, and like if you know it's 4 o'clock outside and the shadow's like that, you can then just turn this to be 4 o'clock, and then the rest of these positions as the sun moves should be pretty exact. There we go, boys and girls. Hope you have a lot of fun with this one. Bye, boys and girls.